Here at Renewal by Anderson of Northwest Ohio, we are sharing stories about all the good things happening across our area. Today, we introduce you to a Perrysburg man who is defying the odds and breaking records along the way.
There's a certain freedom to running. It's just you and the road ahead. And honestly, it's the perfect metaphor for Matt Knaggs' entire life.
I call running my Zen place. It's where I go to solve the world's problems. So, there's that aspect of it for me where it's actually relaxing. There are days where I get emotional thinking about what it is I'm doing, appreciating what I'm able to do, and thinking about why I do it.
His why is actually pretty complicated. In 2020, while the world was in the midst of a global pandemic, Knaggs was getting a diagnosis that would change his life.
I started getting to the point where I would have uncontrolled muscle movements, where I would just be awakened in the middle of the night because my head would jerk forward. I would get strong electrical pulses flowing through my body, and it would get even stronger if I tried to run at all. What I'm feeling is getting worse and worse and stronger. So it was this feeling of, despite Googling, like actually believing I might be dying. Like that's how serious it was early on for me, and right up to the point of getting diagnosed, where I had come to this place of acceptance of, I guess this is what life is now.
For 9 months, Knaggs got no answers. He went through testing and uncertainty. But eventually, while out of town for work, he was taken to the hospital after another episode. And that is what finally led to some answers.
I went to the Cleveland Clinic, met with the neurologist there, and when he reviewed everything, in my case, everything from that last week in the hospital, he said, "Look, Matt, based on the damage to your nervous system, I think it's very possible that within 5 years, you're going to be in a wheelchair."
Knaggs had lesions on his brain and spine. He was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a chronic immune disease of the central nervous system.
It is overwhelming. And it's not to say that life in a wheelchair would be the end of the world, but for me at that time, hearing that, it felt like that. I had already, in my mind, altered my own life's trajectory. And thankfully, a couple of months into the diagnosis, I had this epiphany of, why are you changing all of life's plans before your body's even requiring that you do? You're acting like you've lost abilities that you haven't yet lost, and maybe you never will.
That newfound optimism led him to creating an online support group. It would lead him to meet others on the same journey, and it led him to running, something he'd done in the past, but he was about to embark on something he never could have imagined.
My goal became, let me see if I can get back to the point of running a half marathon again. That would be great. And it was about 8 months after diagnosis, I was able to do that. And I said, why stop there?
After that, in 2024, Knaggs found MS Run the US, and he ran 148 miles in 6 days from Lincoln, Nebraska to Casey, Iowa, part of a mission to help raise awareness for MS research. Now for his next goal, and it's even bigger. He's in Ireland to run 350 miles from the southernmost point to the northernmost point, and he's doing it in just 11 days. He's doing it with a friend that he met through the online support group, and they're running 30 to 35 miles per day, all to raise money for 3 separate charities.
Even before having done the run, to be able to see the impact we're making in one way or another. We've been contacted by people who they have MS or a loved one has MS, and they're telling us like, what you're doing gives us hope. Or we've actually had a few people with MS reach out to us from Ireland saying, we want to join you for a part of the run while you're there. And so to get the kind of support we're getting, the recognition from others of what you're doing is amazing. Thank you for doing what you're doing. It's what's going to make it possible for us to do it when it gets really tough.
With the support of his wife and kids, he's embarking on the journey of a lifetime. It's something doctors told him he'd never be able to do. And now he's defying the odds and trying to set a Guinness World Record at the same time.
Going through those difficult moments or periods, I'll say, reminds me to appreciate my good days. When you're faced with what it really feels like to not be able to do what you want to do, it does make it so much more real. Like, okay, you could lose this one day, so enjoy it while you can.